Hello and welcome to proCode. In this video we are going to continue with our HTML series. So this is the third part of our series, and today we are going to discuss about HTML attributes. So let's get started. So this is the progress we did in the last video, and as I told you, today we are going to learn something about attributes. So attributes. Yes. Yes, attributes. And HTML has something called attribute, which just define extra information about a tag. So now like this, here we have HTML lang is equal to, here this thing is an attribute. This we have, first of all we have a tag called HTML tag. Now in this tag we have something new here, which is written lang is equal to ing. Now what is this? This is nothing but an extra information about this tag, HTML tag. So attributes are just text which gives extra information about the tag. This thing, here we have meta tag, and in this meta tag we have char set, and this is the attribute. This defines that this meta tag does this meta tag does this, and this meta tag does this. So here we also have some attributes, like in link we have this attribute called href attribute. Now later in this video we are going to study more of the attributes and discuss these attributes in more details. So let's get so now we'll just hop right into it. So here, first attribute I'm going to tell you about is href attribute. Here href attribute just comes with this link tag. We have more in the very beginning. We had a tag called a attribute tag. No, not attribute tag. We have a link tag. Now to use this link tag we need to give a location where when the link clicked, where the link is going to redirect you. So we have an attribute called href. So this href attribute, just in this href attribute we just type in the location of that file, of that place where we want that thing to be directed. So here we can just type in the link of the of something, some website or some application. So here just href just defines the location, or it just takes the link where it is going to be redirected. Similarly, href is also used while just attaching other CSS and JavaScript file to HTML file. We'll just discuss that thing in later in our videos. So don't become confused, just subscribe to the channel and you will be tuned when the video will come. So with that thing happens that there also when you are just wanting to attach your CSS and JavaScript file to HTML file. So there is when our href tag is used. The next tag is src tag. We also have a tag called img tag. Here with this tag we can we just can access images in our website. We can just put images in our website. So we will also discuss about this later in our videos with more details and regarding its functions. But here we are just going to discuss about attributes. So an image tag always comes, we have two attributes called src attribute. Now first of all we are going to discuss about src attribute. Now src attribute, you can just read it well. It is source. It just say if you have downloaded an image in your local computer. Now from your local computer you want that image to be shown in your website. So this src tag, in this src tag you can just enter the location of that image in your local computer, and that will become the image which which the website is going to show. So in src we just type in the location of the files which are locally stored in our local computer. So it is nothing like you have to just type in in src you always need to enter the downloaded content in your PC. You can also type in links, but that's more complicated stuff, and I will just tell you about that thing later in my videos. So we have this thing, we have now src. Now let me just import to show you. I'm just going to import some images like this one here, or this one. Let me just tell. We have this image. Now here, no, not this image. Now we are just going to import this in our file folder. Now here we can just type in the src of it. We can just type in review.jpg. This is the name of the file, and it is also the location of the file, as we are in the same folder. So we need not to type in like c semicolon / local computer or username. That we don't need to type in, because we are typing that location in the same folder as our image, so it just becomes easier. So this is the source. So now when I will run the file, the image will be this image will be printed in our website, as I'm giving the source of it. Now another tab, or let me just run it and show it to you, otherwise you will get confused. I just want to make the things clear and simple. So here we have our image in our website. You can see this image. We have our image in our website successfully inserted. So this is how you can give address of the things. And this is not something that is only, this attribute is not only applicable with the image tag, it is also applicable with many other tags which we are going to discuss later in our series. So and the next thing is also width and height attribute. Now let us say it just defines the height and width of the image which you have inserted using the src attribute. Now height and width attribute is written just like this, w like u, just, and now we have another attribute called width. So these are the two attributes. Now we can specify the height and width of the picture in pixels. So let us say 100 pixels. Let my picture be 100 by 100 pixels. Now here, now when I save it and just see this, you can see my image has gotten bigger, because now let me show you the live review. Now here we have 100. Now we will go to 500 to just make the changes very clear and easily seen. Now you can see this picture wasn't that big. Now it has become bigger because I have just typed in, I have fixed its size. Now you can fix the image size with the height and width attribute. So now we also have an alt attribute. Now this thing, height and width attribute, are only applicable with the img tag, as there is no use in letting like you wouldn't use this tag in paragraph tag or italic tag. You want to style it with CSS, not with height and width attribute. So we and another thing, we have an alt attribute. Now let us say your picture didn't load in the user's browser. Now that would lead the picture to be not shown, and it will lead to an error. Now in alt you can just type in the stuff which when the picture not loaded will type in. Now let us say like this picture did not load. Now let me save this, and you can see that there is no changes because now picture is easily loading. Now let me just create an error and just see that. You can see this picture did not load. This error message just came here, and an icon where there is a little picture. Now you can just get the point. Now here we have another attribute called style tag. Now style tag is applicable. Now style tag is the CSS part, but I am just telling that because there is no actual CSS. We are just going to type in 2 or 3 lines of that thing. Now another course will be arriving soon in our channel, so just make sure to subscribe. And here, to use the style tag, you just take any attribute, any tag, and just type in style. This is the style tag. Here you can describe because we have typed that the tag in our p tag. So p tag is generally used for typing text. Now with style tag in the p tag, you can just change some size of it, font of it, color of it, and something related, and more things related the text. So now let me just in style tag you can just type in color. Now semicolon. This is the part where CSS I'm just writing CSS. So like let us say you want the color of the text to be red, so just type in red, and last thing you want to do is put a semicolon there. So in CSS you just put in semicolons after every line of code. So now when I save this and run this, you can see that this here that the text color is changed. Now we can just do the same thing here. Like let us say I just want the size of that to be bigger. So I just go to font size. Just we have many options, and we can define it in centimeter, percentage, pixels. To make the things clear, I'm just going to x large. Just save this. Now just save this and open. You can see my text size is changed to a bigger font size. So this here we have a style tag, and the next tag we are going to learn is lang tag. Here in the first introductory video I just was discussing about this thing. So here lang is an attribute. Here lang is an attribute used in HTML tag. Now lang defines the language of the printable things in the browser or in the website. So let me just find out some other tag which are we have codes for every language in the world, and as you change that, the printing result also will be changed. So let me just HTML find out some tags. HTML lang just going to find that thing. Some HTML lang for Arabic. We have these tags. Now for Arabic we type in AR. Let us see what we get. Let's AR. Just save this and just go to our website. Now AR, we have AR tag. So now here we will also have support for the Arabic things. Now we can just type in en again, and just for you can type in US. So we have English for English with the type of United States. Just leave it for en, so it is the default thing. Now we are going to move towards title attribute. Now here let me just clear out this thing, and to show you the title, this is an attribute. Now this title. Now suppose you are writing you are writing something in a pen and paper. Let us say you are making a timetable. So first thing, a normal person will just will give a title there, like timetable, and then start making the tables. Now here this title tag does the same thing. It just gives a title to the content. Here we have the content is like this. This is a paragraph, and the title we give it with title tag. Now let me just type in something, this, or just type in title here. Save this. You will see that now here you can see that when I hover over it, that the thing which I wrote in title tag is showing here. You can see that the thing is being showing here. Now let me just change that. Let me just type in the channel's name and save this, and just see. You can see the title has been changed to proCode. So the title tag just does that thing. Now the there are some questions regarding this attributes. Now now uh, whenever we type in attributes, the the we type in the attribute, we enter the value between some quotes. So we can also use single quote and double quote. It won't make any changes. Now I can just do the same thing. I can just type in, I can use single quotes, and the website will be running nice and good. You can see the title attribute is working fine. But why the use of two single quote? What should be used, single quote or double quote? So it just basically um, involves the content you are just typing. Let us say you need to just type in, like, we have some English words which uses quotes, single quotes or double quote. Like, I want my title to be in double quotes, showing in double quotes, showing in single quotes. I want my text, I want the title to be showing in single quote. Now here now here while we do that, we can see that this thing is turned red, means that is something which is wrong. Now here, to just make the things understandable for HTML, you we just type in uh, the we just if we are just using the single quote in our text, so we just use double quotes in the we just type use double quotes to define the title tag. So now here you can see no error is showing, and the attribute is working fine. You can see the single quotes is also appearing with the text. So just make sure you are just clear with these things. And it also goes vice versa. If you want to use double quotes in your text, and you want double quotes to be printed in the screen, you just use single quotes for showing the double quotes. So I hope I was clear. And just a quick recap. And I just noticed that attributes, I'm just not clear with the spelling. Attribute. Okay, so I just want to attribute. So here I'm just writing the summary. I'm just making this. First of all, we discussed about href tag. So href tag defines the href tag defines the location of the it just takes in the link. It just takes in the URL of to make the link tag work. So it just takes in a URL. Okay, now we have we studied about src tag. src. Now here we have this here takes file location from the local storage storage. Now we studied about alt, or not, we studied about height and width. Height just defines the height of a picture, and we studied about width. We studied about width, and now we have height. Height defines the height of a picture. We studied about then we studied about style, style, style tag. We also have a style tag and a style attribute too. So we will just discuss about that tag later in the video. Now I'm just style tag, style style. Now defines the style of the tag, content of the content using CSS. Now then we studied about title tag. Not title, I'm just repeating the tag word, but it's attribute. So title attribute just this title attribute just shows the title of the text on hovering over it. Okay. Now last thing we just discussed about single quotes. We use single quotes or double quotes. So this is the thing we discussed today. So hope you understood it well, and if you just liked the video, if you just enjoyed the video and understood the concepts, just make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.